This week I went and picked up some 5-star hood hinges. We're gonna put that on the car this week. Probably don't have any pictures of it, but when I put my hood on the car, I had to put a cowl on it, and I think it's a Dominator cowl. And so the ears are like the very back point of the hood kind of sticks up a little bit. So we're gonna try to eliminate that and get the hood to fit a little bit more flush by putting these hood hinges on it. From our engine builder that we should have an engine in the next couple of weeks. That's what we've been waiting on. That's the bulk of what I have left on the car. I mean, it's been nut and bolted already. We've already cleaned it from the test session, and when we dropped a valve, the last test session that we ran. So we've cleaned it up. Gonna swap out all the fluids because it's been about 2 years and 30 laps since the fluids have been put in it. So we still have some content. I got some stuff that I want to try to upload in the meantime, but here very, very, very soon we should have an engine ready to go back into the car. Helpful 100 program has taken off. We've got about 5 people signed up and a couple more that are verbally committed. The thing is, you've probably been wondering what this engine is behind my car. So let's go over it really quick. Since the 602s are really hard to come by, this was sitting in a friend of mine's barn, and it's a low hour 880 block with the 602 heads. It is not a race motor. It's not a crate motor, so it'll have to kind of be gone through and just made sure like push rods aren't bent, clearances and tolerances and stuff like that. So this was in a barn, and it had the correct part numbers, and so we're gonna hopefully take it off to the engine builder sometime and let him look at it and see if it's good enough to become either a race motor or at minimum a backup motor. So we got the hood hinges on, and I want to say the late model fenders, if I were to take a guess, there's like an indentation or something where this can set down flat. But you can see this hood and these steel fenders, there's no recess, so it kind of lays on top. So I had to kind of cut pretty good size gash out to put that mount in there. But finally the hood kind of sits flat. We'll just have to make a panel to go here and down. Same for the other side. But all in all, it turned out pretty good. I think I'm gonna have to support the back of that a little bit. And then I think next what we're gonna do is, I don't have any tough support on this hood pin, so I'm gonna figure out a way to stiffen this up, because the people that help me say that these are a pain in the butt. So yeah, that's all for the hood pins. I think we're gonna leave it like that. I know black rivets, they stand out, but it kind of matches the rest of the car with the scuff plates, and hopefully on the track you don't even notice them. Today is test day at Hickory. We are not testing. It is the first weekend that we'll have cars on track this year, so we're gonna head that way.
Oh, he's happy.
So that's all for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.